All right, welcome back. We are here at CanJam 2025 SoCal. I have Juan with Auribus Acoustics with me. What's up, my brother? How are you? Good to see you.
It's good to be back.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So what do you think of this year at CanJam? It's a pretty packed house as always. That line this morning was massive to get in.
I couldn't even grab my badge out of there, honestly. It's really been a full house the whole time. You know, we have a little room with Mimic Audio, and it's just been constant chairs full. So it's been a great start to CanJam.
It's a good sign, right, for the first day, and it's been busy. CanJam used to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now it's Saturday and Sunday only, so Saturday is going to be a packed house usually.
I think we need to bring Friday back.
Friday was cool. So if you are tuning in right now, or when you jump on, just know that you can always ask questions. Drop us a comment on the video, and you can have a question for Juan, ask away. And I'll retrieve that question during the stream, and we'll ask him, and we'll give you the best answer we can. So what have you been up to? You've been making some new headphones, I see.
Yeah, I have been very busy, so let's see. Should we start with headphones or what I'm doing?
Let's start with what you're doing. Talk to me about that first. Then we'll get into headphones, because we all know the headphones are coming.
Yeah. Well, I have been busy, not just making improvements to the current headphones, but really trying to expand my brand, my reach. Auribus Acoustics has kind of always been a very local and niche brand. So this is really the first year that we make a big push internationally. We made our first high-end Munich show with Bioelectric. This
Congratulations.
Thank you. We had some great showings in Hong Kong, in other parts of Europe, in China as well, the rest of China. So yeah, honestly, it's been a very busy year. And it's been really exciting. There's been a lot of changes happening, but we're still, at the end of the day, we're still the same little boutique brand, just me and a couple other people. So, it's all been super exciting, honestly.
Good for you, man. This is exciting. Just going international, that's like a huge step. I mean, worldwide distribution, internet, that's big, dude. Congrats, seriously.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect to be here at this stage, but here we are, and I got to meet the hour, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
That's what I've been doing.
Yep. Good. So let's talk headphones. You got some new headphones and some changes, and then maybe something fresh we might check out towards the end.
I'll show you something interesting,
nice.
But let's start boring stuff first. So this is our Sierra reference model. This is what we call it now. You may recognize this from last year, but there have been some notable changes. We've made some pretty big improvements to the headband in terms of both durability and fit and finish. Now the motion is much smoother, the locking mechanism is much better constructed, and there's been some internal material changes we've been trying to bring more in-house.
I'll hold it up for them while you guys are talking, or while you're talking, I'll hold it up for everyone.
Yeah. So, again, most of the same headphone, but with some notable refinements that you will feel once you get your hands on them. And versus the last, the last time we spoke, things have really, acoustically, treble has been tightened up just a little bit this past year. But otherwise, mostly the same great bass headphone that we started.
Yeah.
Oh, and the formerly patent-pending electrical filter is now officially patented.
Sweet.
So,
multiple congratulations
Thank
are in
you.
order. Nice. That's excellent.
Yeah.
And how much do these retail for now?
Right. So now the production version is $1,200 in the U.S. International pricing is a little bit different, but it is available now globally.
Cool. And directly on your website as well?
Directly on my website. We have a couple of dealers here in the States as well. Mimic Audio. We'll see if Source AV picks us up soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, and then internationally, look for a dealer near you, okay? There's actually quite a few now, and if they don't have it, ask.
Very good. Yeah, that can never hurt.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. So show us the next headphone.
So additionally, we have the brand new Sierra Aluminum Edition. So it's more than just a trim improvement. It's really a different presentation using the same great technology. So now this is using a fully 3D printed aluminum outer shell.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Nice and polished headband, so it has a better motion to it. And the insides have been updated a little bit. So now the headphone jack is just slightly recessed further, so
Okay.
when you tilt your head, it doesn't bump.
Yeah.
And we've actually overhauled the acoustic setup a little bit. So the acoustic lens in front of the speaker has now been optimized for better upper treble linearity.
Okay.
And the damping setup has been switched around just a little bit so that we can get even more of that sub bass out of it. So this is
Okay.
really kind of this punchy experience. And look, it's a punchy experience, but at the same time, it's a little bit more laid back just because of that smoother treble.
That
It's a little bit of a
refinement up
different
top.
experience.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and this one's retailing now for $1,600.
Okay. And so, who do you think each of these headphones speaks to as far as the listener?
Yeah, so I really wanted to create two different products and kind of differentiate. The Sierra Reference, as the name implies, is and will be our reference neutral headphone. Okay, the aluminum, because it is something more expensive, it's a bit more special. The whole idea was to create something that you would, that you would have.
It feels good too. Sorry, I just had to
No,
compliment you. It
actually
feels really nice.
Going into that, it really is all about feel. Okay, the materials, the sound, the impact that it gives you. It's something that no other headphone really does. And so I really wanted to bring something different in that regard, so that when you do pick up this $1,600 headphones, it really is something different and
It
special.
feels substantial. This is Okay, and go back to the audio part. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just I had a moment. I was like, man, this feels good. This is it feels very good. So
Yeah,
well done.
But
Compliment.
that's and that's the point. I mean, whether it's the feel, whether it's the construction or the audio, it's just giving more of that weight, that feeling, leading into what made the Sierra great, and just pushing it further.
Cool. I love it. And so, from a genre perspective, it plays. Your original Sierra played with all. When I listened to it, it played well with all genres. It was like an equal opportunity genre player of headphones. Similar here, but with just more refinement and a little bit deeper sub bass. Or do you think it speaks more? Obviously it's going to play with all genres, but do you think it speaks more to a different subsection at all?
Yeah, I think it does speak to a little bit of a different genre, a little bit of a different audience. This is. Although if your music isn't very bassy, you're going to get a lot of that similar, very versatile experience out of it. But you do feel that bass. So if you're an EDM lover, okay, if you like EDM, if you like rock, if you want that thunder down low,
Nice,
right?
nice.
If you're into that,
Speaking
then
my language.
and this is for you. Okay,
Cool.
so
Cool. Very cool. I love it. Okay, so this one's $1,600.
Yes.
So that's not a huge difference in price. So for a little bit more, if that's what you want, it's there. That's pretty cool.
And it's about giving that choice, about showing that we as a brand can diversify a little bit, and that's what we're doing. So this is really the first debut of the ready release version, and it's available now.
I love it. So when you're in maker mode, right, and you're getting inspired, what kind of music are you listening to inspire you with making?
Okay, so I listen to all kinds of stuff. I am both of these headphones basically. Okay,
Yeah.
I love jazz and double bass jazz, like Michael Olatuja. He's one of my all-time favorite producers. That kind of smooth string-based instruments. I love that a lot, and I love that for the regular Sierra model. But myself and honestly, a lot of my family as well. When we get together, we love to play like house EDM.
Yeah.
We like to kick it with that. And,
I love it. That's great.
and that's why I love this headphone. I can really bring out that, because sometimes I want something soft. Sometimes I want that
Absolutely.
energy.
Absolutely.
It depends on what mood I'm in. But I don't know, like Intergalactic Criminal is probably one of my favorite EDM producers. So yeah,
it.
that's that.
That's cool. I love that it's like a family affair that you guys listen to house and electronic music together. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we like to party sometimes.
I love that. All right, cool. So we'll keep monitoring the chat and we'll see. So, what do you think is next? Well, we have something we'll show at the end, but like, where do you see directionally your whole company going in the future?
So the way I see it is, right now we are hyper-focused on this specific niche of open back headphones that are incredibly versatile. It's a very versatile platform that we have going on. So I do want to expand on that a little bit in the future, but I think right now, for the time being, I think the next year, I really do want to start experimenting, different driver types, different, just playing with different technologies, seeing what comes. There really is a lot in the pipeline that I just can't show you at all. But my whole deal is I want to make headphones that are different. I want to make headphones that are special, right? Both leading into the design and the acoustics, they need to have a reason to exist. And so really just searching for that next thing and seeing what sticks is going to be a bit of the next step, as well as expanding on this headphone as our flagship.
Sure,
bringing that to more people, bringing the brand out more. So there really is a lot in store.
Good, I love that. I love it. So, what do you got hidden down there? Something down there, I think.
Something secret.
Oh, look at that.
So today only, we'll have them at a small meet as well in a couple of weeks, but this is the debut of a new design concept. It's part of that exploration process that I'm looking into. Not only to help refine the manufacturing process, but to learn new things. So this is the first ever truly pure enclosure-based headphone that I'm showing off here. It's using a really unique enclosure design, and it's very thin as well. So it's the intention is to be, in design-wise, it's intended to be a nice, elegant direction to move the brand in. But it's also a masterclass in packaging, right? This is something completely new for me, and it's using a completely new driver as well. So,
what kind of driver are you using in this guy?
It's using a small, I can't say the size, but it's using a biocellulose driver.
Okay, cool. I love biocellulose.
Yeah.
It's very organic sounding. I like that.
Exactly. And with the tuned enclosure, it's bringing actually a lot of what the Sierra's brought in. It's not an open back, so you do have certain limitations there.
Sure.
But it's taking that and just trying to pull that off in a completely analog format and in a high efficiency format, so that people like studios could actually take advantage of this,
right,
and experience the sound that we want to bring out.
I love it. And you got new different pads too, I'm noticing, right?
Yeah, experimenting with different pads right now. Right. But it's what fits the enclosure. Nothing on this is final. This is a
pure prototype at this, or pre-production prototype.
Yeah, like a pre-production concept. More details will be available in the next year, mainly probably by the next high-end Munich. So take a look out for that.
You guys heard it here, high-end Munich, and it's called the Laguna.
Yeah, so
I love that name
the
too.
Laguna. That will be the brand name for our more studio-oriented lineup going forward. This particular headphone, whatever it turns into, we'll release next, and it'll be part of the aluminum high-end series, and then we'll see where it goes.
I love it. Good. What else? Do you want to share anything else today?
Ooh. Honestly, I think we've gone over most of it. I'm just pushing forward. A lot of what we talked about last year, it's still, a lot of that hasn't changed, and I'm just pushing, trying to bring this out to the masses. Trying to stay consistent with these CanJams, and there's some crazy new drivers that I have in that I just got some samples for a couple weeks ago. So again, I can't talk about those at all, but look out either Munich or sometime next year. Beyond the Laguna, there might be something pretty crazy happening. So we'll see.
And for the studio design headphones, so are obviously right now, I don't know how much you can tell me, so if you can't, you don't have to, but do you see this more as like a reference type tuning for that reason, since it's for studio, but then also maybe that may change down the line, or how do you see that evolving?
That's actually a really good question. Right now, I'm still kind of trying to determine what this will be. It will most likely launch again because... So really, the way that this brand is going to be moving forward is going to be a 3-tiered system. Okay. So we'll have... Right now, there are 2 tiers. It's the reference and aluminum. Eventually, we will have the studio, reference, and aluminum, hopefully. And so aluminum is intended to be a more unique experience, more unique tuning. It's experimental in a way.
Okay.
Okay, and that's where this will begin. So it won't. I'm not guaranteeing a completely neutral response out of it. That will still remain our Sierra.
Sierra, right?
But I want to make something interesting with it. Right?
Okay.
Kind of
cool.
develop it more of a house sound.
I like it. Good. Awesome. Let's see if we have any questions. We don't have any questions, but what is, I guess, some of the other cool stuff you saw here that you really enjoyed or you nerded out about?
Nerding out about. Oh, there's a lot to go over here. I don't want to mention one thing or the other just because there really is so much to go over at this show, and I'll just start talking about it forever. But to just look at the small creators out here, I mean, I'll name a couple. Hi-Fi for All, Skedra, okay, they're doing completely different things on their own, and I think the presence of small brands at these shows has grown a lot.
Yeah, I like it too.
And don't ignore them, really. Like I say, I mean, obviously don't ignore this, but look at the other guys. Like, these are all people with incredible amounts of passion for their work, and it shows. So just look around the show. If there's something that you don't know, it's probably going to be pretty interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
so.
I agree. And then also just the people and the interactions. It is always, I mean, CanJam's always fun because it's like, you see people maybe you only see once or twice a year, but then just making that connection and hearing what they've been up to or what they've been working on or just what they've been enjoying or doing, that part is probably always my favorite part about CanJam, for sure.
Well, I would say the same, to be honest. So, a lot of old and new friends out here. I mean, there's people who I haven't seen in years that have come out to this specific CanJam. So, yeah, like you said, that's most of the experience, really.
Good. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. We don't have any other questions. Thank you, sir. I always appreciate you joining us. And everybody out there, stay tuned. We will be back, and we're going to keep live streaming all the way to the close of today. I think what did we finish at today? 5, I think, something like that?
It's 5, yeah.
5, and then we'll be live streaming all day tomorrow. We will drop these videos. If you're not watching live, we'll continue to drop these videos in the 2025 CanJam SoCal Impressions thread. So you can always bounce over to that thread if you can't watch live and go watch some of our past videos, or you can always subscribe to the Source AV Design Group on YouTube. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.